Hey everyone, my name is Pupsker and today we're going over my most played Warframe. That would pretty much be Excalibur. In this case we're going to go over Excalibur Umbra because I don't obviously play base Excalibur anymore, but I think my most played time is technically still with base Excalibur, but that doesn't really matter. So let's quickly go over the abilities and then upgrades. Slash dash, the first ability, you essentially mash this and you just cut everyone. Radial Howl, it's just an AoE stun and it sheds resistance for sentience because this is Excalibur Umbra. Pretty good range, pretty good duration. All in all, I use it once in a while. Pretty good. His passive, I should go over that. Umbra exhibits sentience in combats without transference control. So that's an Umbra specific. When you are in your like 10-0 operator mode, Umbra attacks everyone, attacks 10% faster and deals 10% more damage while wielding swords. Nice. Radial Javelin is the third ability. It is an AoE damage and impaling attack, so it impales them to the walls and damages them. All in all, pretty fun, but doesn't do like insane damage or anything, but pretty good if you want a mod for it. It might have some good augment mods, but I can't quite remember. Last but not least, the bread and butter of Excalibur, Exalted Blade. Now, fun fact, this is an energy sword that, when attacking with melee, shoots an energy blade forward. As you can see, it has a blind radius and a blind duration as well. That's when you kind of crouch slash attack. It does a mini Radial Howl type attack. Summon a Sword of Pure Light and immense power. I myself have modded myself for high efficiency and good duration so that I can keep this up for a while, and the status chance is really high because of Chromatic Blade, as you can see here. Base stats for everything, yeah, they're pretty good, but mods are the bread and butter. So let's go over my Umbra mods. Since this is Umbra, I have Umbra Intensify, Strength and Tower Resistance, ability strength I should say, Umbral Vitality, Health and Tower Resistance, Umbral Fiber, Armor and Resistance, Prime Flow for more energy, so you know, Exalted Blade lasts longer if bad things happen, Continuity for more duration for pretty much Exalted Blade, but hey, I guess it helps for this as well, but mainly that. Efficiency 50% on Fleeting Expertise because you need max efficiency. Streamline, 30% efficiency. You can have 25% efficiency here, but if you just have max level Streamline and it doesn't make a difference, then you're fine. Last but not least, Chromatic Blade. This is really what makes the sword so strong. Exalted Blade Augment. Exalted Blade's damage type changes depending on Excalibur's emissive color, and status chance is increased by 300%. So this is the highest status chance increase out there. Well, one of them at least. So my energy, I think, is red, so it does heat damage, I believe? What's it at right now? Heat and then corrosive because I have energy and toxin on it. I will throw pretty much another status mod on here once I throw more Forma on it, but this is the current build. Prime Fever Strike for high toxin damage, I'm gonna upgrade that. Sacrificial Steel for crit, Sacrificial Pressure for melee damage, Condition Overload for melee damage per status. You can honestly take out Sacrificial Pressure, and I would usually still keep Sacrificial Steel though, and then change this out for something if you truly want, but I'm okay keeping it on just for more upfront damage. Shocking Touch for electricity, Berserker for more attack speed on crit, Organ Shatter for of course more crit damage, and last but not least, if you like, you can throw on Gladiator Vice, but that won't do much because the Exalted Umbral Blade, it can actually build up combo, but you need to physically hit them with your sword, so you have to be close with them. The ranged energy blade of the sword does not proc combo. So you can also switch from your straight up melee, build up your combo, and then go on to your Umbral Exalted Blade if you want to keep your combo up that way, but that's not my style, so I like to just build up front damage. So last mod would definitely be another status mod if I had enough Forma and time. Exalted Blade, summon a sword of pure light and immense power. So that is my general Excalibur Umbra build, and oh my god, do I love it. So the fun part of Excalibur, I always use his Exalted Blade, right? He is the poster boy of Warframe. He is the ninja amongst ninjas. He has a fucking energy sword blade, man, okay? It's really cool. It doesn't do the highest, most impressive, overpowered amount of damage. Don't worry about that, but it still definitely does a lot of damage, especially with such a high status percent. I don't even need to throw on status percent mods. You can just throw on straight elemental damage mods. You have primes, throw them on, because my god, if you have a lot of primes, the damage on this thing will go through the roof. Essentially, you just want to spam AoE your energy sword, just looking in every direction. It helps if you're looking at the minimap and you have enemy sense on, and you can at least get them on your radar, see them around. You can quickly mouse towards them wherever they are, you know, if you get used to it and are pretty good at that. The AoE stun silence, kind of like blind of radial howls, also really convenient, especially when you're using your Exalted Blade, because you can just slash dash kind of, well, I guess crouch slash around and just proc it constantly and blind everyone while doing some extra damage. You can swap out mods for like a health on damage type mod, like Life Strike or something. There are probably some other ones, but I just can't think of any at the moment. Like Healing Return, yeah, that one's good too, so you can swap out and throw one of those mods on your Umbral Blade if you have survivability issues. You can throw Rolling Guard on Excal, take away the shield mod if needed. Like, there's a lot of options you have, and all in all, I just love Energy Sword Toxic Ninja that just does all of the elemental damage. I like his shtick. If you use his first ability while you're using Umbral Blade, I believe it also throws forward an elemental air slash, so it's kind of fun doing that as well. But all in all, Excal's abilities aren't perfect. Like, the first one doesn't have too much use, but it's a great one to get to a target quickly and move around and be very, I guess, speedy, if you want to choose that word. It's good, but you don't really have to use it. The third ability, like Javelin, pretty much useless. It pins enemies down, which is good, I guess, if you're getting attacked, but you can just blind them anyways with your Radial Howl, or stun them, but I don't see a massive use for it, unless probably you get a certain augment mod, but I myself am only bothering to use Chromatic Blade on Excalibur right now. All in all, I just like slashing everything, okay? It feels really good to be a super edgy boy ninja who just goes around, range katanas everything, destroys them, hits them with the elemental damage. 10 out of 10. Like, I love Excalibur, and hey, I get he's not everyone's favorite, but he's my favorite. He's not technically the best Warframe out there. Like, he's good. If you build him well, he can survive Steel Path and kill a lot of things for sure, but he's not the best, purely because Exalted Umbra Blade, the blade does not stack combo and use combo mods, and it doesn't stack combo from like the energy sword range attack. It can stack combo, technically, if you hit them with the melee of the sword, but that's so stupid and kind of defeats the whole purpose of the Exalted Blade, so my god, please do not do that. If you have a build that you want to do it for, sure, whatever, you do you. You can probably build for a combo build around using slash dash in conjunction with Exalted Blade, but it's not my type of build, and I don't really care to do that too much. I like the aesthetic of ranged AoE ninja that just sword energy or like sword wind slashes all the damage onto you, so he is my favorite. I guess I should say I also have Arcane Energize and Arcane Fury on him as well, but just cause Arcane Energize is convenient, Arcane Fury is good enough until it's max level, so yeah. Hope you guys liked this video. I got a lot of questions asking me on my stream what my favorite Warframe is, so I just thought I'd make it. It's Excalibur Umbra. I love him, okay? He's a cool ninja swordsman, so thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, check out some of my other stuff, and follow me on Twitter And thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Peace.